Greetings, conference session delegates, leaders and special guests. Here's a brief summary of the last 3 years' work in the prayer ministry department. My team and I have continued to provide spiritual support to our church family, creating many opportunities for united prayer. We felt it was important for our members to maintain togetherness, particularly as we emerged from the pandemic. We've worked to build relationships with our local churches and communities, meeting with you both physically and online, being present and accessible. We also promote our conference-wide events, ensuring that they're all undergirded by prayer, and even this session is being bathed in prayer. Our significant prayer events include 2 face-to-face prayer retreats, one in 2022 and the second at the beginning of this year. We praise God for the support received, working in partnership with Pastor John Francis from the Family Life Department, our President, Pastor George Kumi, Dr. Kirk Thomas, and Sister Joanna Daniels from Wound to Scars Ministry, who led us to examine the theme, Nearness is Likeness, how by seeking God in earnest prayer, we can become more like Him. Pastors Daniel Ebenezer and Mike Baker were guest speakers at our retreat in January of this year, entitled Empowered for Impact. Prayer and personal ministries leaders came together to explore the importance of prayer in the cycle of evangelism and make preparation for the Reflecting Hope initiative. One of our ministry bright spots was in 2023, when 5 of my team members and I made our first visit to the Isle of Man during Easter weekend. We joined Pastor Sasha Mugari, prayer leader Sister Florence De Beer, and the church family there for a special prayer weekend, turning our eyes upon Jesus. The School of Prayer was an ambitious initiative. It was made viable with help from our pastors, directors, and members who participated as presenters during the 8-week training program. We collaborated with Sister Beulah Plunkett, our Women's Ministries Director, who provided core communication skills training when ministering to others in prayer. This was to prepare our prayer leaders for the Commonwealth Games and the Health Expos. Last February 2023, Pastor Mario Philip from Wilson Church in the South facilitated training in prayer warfare and spiritual authority, pulling down strongholds. We've infused the NEC's missional focus on evangelism and discipleship in our annual church officers training program, with guest presenters Sister Judy Clemens from the SEC last year and Dr. Glover Alves, chaplain for Advent Health in the USA. We've continued our early morning devotions on Zoom for 3.5 years with average attendance of 40 windows each meeting. We've introduced prayer initiatives such as Prayer for 500 Plus. This is a list of over 500 names of family members, friends, neighbors, work colleagues from our Zoom chat to pray for. And intercessors report that family members on the list are opening their hearts to God. In the past 2 years, we've supported Prayer 24 Brum. This is an annual multi-faith prayer vigil organized by Birmingham Churches Together. Christian groups meet to lead prayers for the city of Birmingham. We've supported all conference-wide programs throughout, being present at our camp meetings, be they virtual, hybrid, or face-to-face. Our intercessors have maintained 3-hourly prayer watches, led nightly prayer boiler rooms, and morning devotions. Prayer is critically important in our Christian experience, and praise God, members are engaging more in prayer conference-wide. Churches are acknowledging prayer as vital to their programs and local community activities, and members are meeting more frequently for united prayer. More churches are participating in our quarterly and annual calendar prayer events, and in some churches, prayer meetings are being better attended. We bless God for our pastors and their teams who support and endorse the work and leadership of our prayer leaders. Is there room for improvement? By all means. Although there has been a marked improvement in attendance to the weekly prayer service, this important meeting remains an area of concern to us and needs to be given special attention and focus in our immediate plans. The prayer leader's role is sadly still not recognized in some of our churches. My hope, as we go forward, is that it will be fully embraced and affirmed as a leadership role in every church in our conference. I hope to see the discipline of prayer become more centralized within the church structure, and would recommend that every department builds a prayer component in its strategic plan. I'd like to thank God, our administrators, my area prayer coordinators, and thank you all for giving me the opportunity to sponsor prayer ministry in our NEC during the past 4.5 years. Thank you.